Sorry about the last video stopping so quickly. I think I've fixed the problem now. So you can see that I've gone on and calculated the lower cutoff score, and I found that to be 3.5. How did I get that? I used the Q1 minus 1.5 lots of interquartile range, and you can see that, I'll just move it over because it's out of view. Q1 was 11, interquartile range was 5, so it's giving me a lower cutoff result of 3.5. That means if there's any score less than 3.5, it can be classified as an outlier. On the top end, we take Q3 and add 1.5 lots of interquartile range, and we get the result 23.5. So any result bigger than 23.5, it could be classified as an outlier. So going back and looking through the set of results, we're finding nothing really less than 3.5, so no outliers on the bottom end. However, there is this 25, which is obviously bigger than 23.5. Therefore, we make the conclusion that 25 would be the only outlier. Now, we're going to have a look at the impact of outliers. And it says here, and I've put it in, I've highlighted this sentence, which I'd ask you to put in your summary, that outliers do have an impact on the mean, but only for small data sets. So when we've got something maybe less than 50 results, you can expect that an outlier will have an impact definitely on the mean, possibly the median, but definitely not the mode. So when you've got outliers and you want to get a sense of what is happening in the middle or the average, then use the mode rather than the mean or the median. Okay, let's have a look at this example where there are only 12 pieces of information was gathered. So that's a small data set. 12 patients. Temperature was recorded, and the temperatures ranged from 36, some at 37, 38, lots at 39, and one at 43. Now, just at a glance, we would probably say that 43 looks like an outlier. To be more exact, we would have to go through the process that we went through for the previous example. Identify Q1 and Q3, calculate the interquartile range, and then use the formula for calculating the cutoff values. For now, the question says calculate the mean, the mode, and the median of this data set. I'm going to do that using the calculator. So you can see here with the calculator, I've actually put the data in. I've put in score 36, 37, 38, and out of view there, 39 and the 43, and the frequencies. And now I've pressed second function 1 and 4 to get me to this screen, where from this screen I can see that if I press 2, I will get the mean, which is what I want. So 2 equals, and so I've actually recorded the mean at 38. The mode is the score that occurs the most. So I yet to find that the calculator will identify that for you. It may be somewhere, but I haven't found it. But it's pretty easy to read that the mode from a chart or a diagram. So I've just read the mode directly from there. The score that occurs the most is score 39. To get the median, I'm using my calculator, and remember we go second function 1 again, but this time rather than selecting 4, I'm going to select 5, and the median is here at 4, so I'm going to press 4, and again we get the median is at 38. So that's telling us the mean is 38, the mode's 39, the median's 38 as well. These scores, these measures of the middle score, mean, median, mode, tell us about the middle. They're very close. They're 38, 39. We're now going to identify the outlier. B says, what is the outlier temperature? We're thinking that it will be this 43, but before we can definitely say it's an outlier, we have to do our calculation. In order for me to do the calculation, I need Q1 and Q3, which you can see that I'm going to access via the calculator. So to get Q1, I'm going to press 3, and Q1 is, whoops, I don't know how I got the previous screen. Q1, as you can see there on the calculator, is 37. We want Q3. So I want 5. 39. Now that enables me to calculate the interquartile range, Q3 minus Q1, and that will be 2. Therefore, a possible cutoff, and we're only going to consider the higher cutoff, is our Q3 plus 1.5 lots of interquartile range, which is our 39 plus 1.5 lots of 2, and that will take us to 42. So here's our cutoff, 42. Anything over 42 is considered an outlier. Therefore, 43 degrees is an outlier, just like we thought. To leave this example there, this is actually taken from your textbook. You can continue on and work C and D and check in the textbook to see whether you're able to get the correct answer.